So the next lodge I want to take you into is Mount Hermon Lodge number 304 in Columbus, Georgia. It's a really nice lodge. They've recently renovated it. I'm looking forward to showing it to you because you just entered the coolest life. As you walk in the main door, we look over here to preparation room. If you notice, there's a tapestry here that we've seen in a couple of other lodges. Got the Egyptian lion sphinxes down at the bottom. As we walk into their main preparation room, in a sense, a preparation room, this is where they keep all their aprons. Like their master's apron will be there, and they're all labeled. There's only one lodge that meets here. There's also a Eastern Star that meets here. This is pretty typical here. So this lodge is Mount Hermon 304. Typically, most lodges you would enter through the main door, or this door here, what we call the outer door. But in this lodge, they've actually got a door right over here that you would enter through. It goes into the dining room. Most of this work was done by two brothers of the lodge. I say this work, a renovation of this lodge. It happened about a year ago, because it used to be an old church that had the stage was way out here toward the center. It was way out here, so they actually cut it off and made it a little more lodge specific, but it's really set up nice as a lodge. As a matter of fact, it used to be an old church. These might be some of the original pews to the church. They got some really nice items here, like this chair is big enough for a senior warden's chair in most lodges, but it's actually the senior deacon's chair. And also these columns here are not typically customary in a Georgia lodge to have two columns here. Most of our columns are over here by this door, and some will set them out there, but these are the primary columns that we talk about. It's got the nice lily work and the globes there, celestial globe and one from the stars. But they're really nice. As I said before, every lodge is a little different as far as how they set these up. It just says you have to have columns, you have to have chairs. Doesn't matter exactly what it looks like. It just needs to be in decent shape. Also, this one here is the cornucopia. But and this is also different. They will actually set their chaplain over here in the north station. With most lodges in Georgia, nobody sits here, but they will set the chaplain in that chair. But this lodge is to each his own, and they want to set the chaplain there, they can set the chaplain wherever they want. They did a nice little touch there. Definitely a chaplain station. Looks great. Typically, you might see aprons like this that will be up on the wall in some lodges. If they have a collar with them, they're probably a grand master. These are brothers that either gave a significant amount of time and effort in the lodge to make it successful. And obviously this is a past master's apron. Anyone who's a Mason will recognize that as a past master's apron. To include that one is also a past master's apron. When I say past master, I'm talking about master of the lodge, or the president of the lodge for a given year. And here is their altar. These are a nice height, about 3.5 inches tall. And as most lodges, this probably opens up. I'm not even going to move it. It probably opens up, and they use it for storage. Got the kneeling pads. You can see the ornateness. It's not just a wood pole, and these are actually electric, and they're hooked in so they can flip one switch and turn those on. In fact, that just might be the switch for that. So we come up here where the master sits. Really nice ornate work, and you can see this gentleman here. Now he's wearing the gold, so he's a past Grand Master of Masons in the state of Georgia, who is from this lodge. And they've also got a Daylight Lodge that meets here, and this talks about Worship Brother James E. Miller, because the Daylight Lodge, named after him, actually meets in this building. And most lodges will have a charter like this one here that'll talk about their lodge and when they were founded, and that's such. It's a really nice lodge, though. There's our voting box. Pretty standard, that voting box is. I've probably seen this one in about 8 or 9 of the lodges. Looks exactly like that, but not all of them look like that. Some of them are different. But it is a really nice lodge, and you can see they've also got columns down here. Not customary in most lodges to have columns down here, but hey, again, each lodge has its own things that it does. Over there's where the treasurer would sit, and our secretary would sit over here, and he's also controls certain lights and microphones and from this area. And here's pictures of some of their past masters here on the walls. Beautiful lodge. I hope you enjoyed that quick tour of Mount Hermon 304. It's a really nice lodge. If you're ever in Columbus, Georgia, come see them. They meet on every other Thursday, essentially. It's the second and fourth Thursdays of the month. And today we're actually doing degree work. If you don't know what that is, you're probably not a Mason. Take care. You are now exiting the coolest life.